Welcome to HD Rare Coins 111, the place where history meets treasure. Here, every coin tells a story, from the oldest United States classics that shaped our past to the newest rare discoveries that amaze collectors today. If you love the thrill of uncovering hidden value, exploring the beauty of design, and learning the secrets behind coins worth fortunes, then you're in the right place. Join us as we dive deep into the world of rare U.S. coins, both old and new, and reveal the fascinating details that make them priceless. Top 1. Today, we are going to dive deep into one of the most iconic coins of modern American history, the 1971 Eisenhower $1. This coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, not only because of the historical figure it commemorates, President Dwight D. Eisenhower, but also because of the fascinating stories, rare varieties, and potential errors that make it a must-have for coin enthusiasts. Even over 50 years after its release, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar remains a favorite among collectors, historians, and anyone passionate about American numismatics. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned collector, this coin offers beauty, history, and exciting opportunities for discovery. Let's start with the design, which is a perfect blend of artistry and symbolism. The obverse of the coin features the distinguished portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, designed by Frank Gasparo. Eisenhower's profile reflects strength, dignity, and the leadership qualities that made him a national hero during World War II and later as president. Every line, contour, and detail of the portrait has been meticulously engraved, making this coin not just currency but a piece of art. Collectors immediately recognize the thoughtful craftsmanship, and it's one of the reasons the Eisenhower dollar remains highly collectible. The reverse of the coin is equally significant. It features an adaptation of the Apollo 11 mission insignia, marking the first manned lunar landing in 1969. The design shows an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch in its talons, a symbol of peace and exploration. This design choice ties Eisenhower's leadership to a pivotal moment in American history, celebrating both a president and humanity's first steps on another celestial body. The combination of history, symbolism, and fine detail makes this reverse design particularly captivating for collectors. But beyond its design, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar offers collectors many avenues for discovering rare examples, errors, and high-grade coins. These variations can dramatically increase the value of the coin and provide an exciting challenge for numismatists who enjoy searching through rolls or collections to find that one extraordinary example. Even though millions of these coins were minted, only a fraction exhibit the characteristics that make them truly rare. One of the most sought-after features among collectors is the double die error. This occurs during the die-making process when the design is engraved more than once in slightly different positions. On the 1971 Eisenhower dollar, collectors pay close attention to the inscriptions, especially the Liberty lettering, the date, and the motto, "In God We Trust." A bold double die can turn a standard coin into a highly valuable collectible, drawing intense interest at auctions and among serious collectors. Off-center strikes are another exciting error type. If the blank planchet is not properly positioned in the coin press, the coin is struck off-center, producing a misaligned design. While minor off-center strikes are interesting, coins with significant misalignment, particularly those over 20%, are rare and highly collectible. Imagine holding a coin where Eisenhower's profile is partially cut off, or the eagle appears to be flying off the edge of the coin. These coins stand out dramatically and are prized for their uniqueness. Struck-through errors also occur on some 1971 Eisenhower dollars. These happen when foreign material, such as dust, grease, or small pieces of metal, interferes with the striking process. The result is an unusual mark, indentation, or missing detail on the coin. Struck-through errors can appear on Eisenhower's face, the lettering, or the lunar eagle design, making each coin truly one of a kind. Collectors value these unique coins because they offer a glimpse into the unpredictability and artistry of the minting process. Die cracks and die chips are additional features that increase collector interest. Over time, steel dies develop fractures or chips, leaving raised lines or bumps on the coin's surface. On the 1971 Eisenhower dollar, die cracks may appear across Eisenhower's profile, along the rim, or on the reverse eagle design. Dramatic die cracks, especially in high-grade coins, are highly collectible because they combine rarity, visual appeal, and historical significance. Condition is another critical factor in the value of this coin. Although millions of Eisenhower dollars were minted in 1971, many entered circulation and were subjected to wear and tear, resulting in scratches, nicks, and loss of luster. Coins that survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded MS-65, MS-66, or higher, are highly prized by collectors. These high-grade coins display full luster, sharp details, and flawless surfaces, making them the centerpiece of any collection. Coins preserved in original mint sets, especially silver-clad versions, are even more valuable due to their rarity. Silver-clad collector coins from 1971 are particularly sought after. While most Eisenhower dollars were minted in copper-nickel clad for circulation, a limited number were struck in 40% silver for collectors. These silver examples offer both intrinsic metal value and collectible appeal, making them a top choice for investors and collectors alike. High-grade silver Eisenhower dollars with sharp strikes and no marks are extremely valuable and continue to attract attention at major auctions. Proof versions of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar, struck at the San Francisco Mint, are another highlight for collectors. These coins feature mirror-like fields and frosted designs that create stunning visual contrast. Proof coins, particularly those in PR67 or higher, are highly sought after for their beauty, craftsmanship, and rarity. Owning a proof Eisenhower dollar from 1971 is like owning a piece of minting perfection, with every detail carefully crafted and preserved. The Eisenhower dollar is more than a coin, it is a connection to American history, leadership, and achievement. It commemorates Dwight D. Eisenhower, a World War II hero and beloved president, and the Apollo 11 moon landing, one of humanity's most extraordinary accomplishments. Each coin tells a story of courage, exploration, and national pride, making it a meaningful addition to any collection. Collectors not only seek its monetary value but also the sense of connection it provides to the history and spirit of America. Collectors love the thrill of searching for rare errors and high-grade coins. Whether examining rolls, coin albums, or collections, the hunt for a double die, off-center strike, die crack, or pristine silver-clad example is both challenging and rewarding. Even coins that seem ordinary at first glance may hide subtle details that significantly enhance their value. This sense of discovery keeps collectors engaged and passionate about the hobby, and the 1971 Eisenhower dollar remains a timeless favorite for its history, design, and collectible potential. Before we reveal the market value, remember this: if you have coins in your collection, whether Eisenhower dollars, Kennedy half dollars, state quarters, or any unusual finds, comment below and tell us about them. Our channel helps viewers identify rare coins, assess errors, and understand their potential value. While you're here, subscribe to the channel, comment your thoughts, and like this video to support more fascinating coin content. Now, the value you've been waiting for: a rare, high-grade, or error example of the 1971 Eisenhower $1 has been known to sell in major auctions for as much as $20,000 depending on rarity, mint mark, condition, and type of error. And before you leave, remember to comment about your own coins so our channel can help you identify them. Subscribe to the channel and comment, and don't forget to like this video to support more amazing coin stories and discoveries. Top 2. We are diving deep into a remarkable piece of American history and numismatic artistry, the 1972 Eisenhower $1. This coin is far more than just currency. It is a tribute to one of America's most iconic presidents, Dwight D. Eisenhower, a hero of World War II and the 34th President of the United States. Even over 50 years after it was minted, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar continues to fascinate collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Its combination of historical significance, intricate design, potential mint errors, and rare varieties make it a captivating coin that tells a story with every glance. If you are a coin lover, this is a coin you will want to study closely, examine carefully, and perhaps even hunt for in rolls or collections because the 1972 Eisenhower dollar has secrets waiting to be discovered. The obverse of the coin features the distinguished portrait of President Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo. This portrait captures the dignity, strength, and leadership qualities that made Eisenhower a beloved figure in American history. From the subtle contours of his face to the finely detailed hair and collar, the obverse is a testament to the skill of the artist and the precision of the minting process. Holding this coin, you can feel the care and craftsmanship that went into creating an image that represents both a man and an era. It's more than just a likeness. It's a connection to a president whose impact shaped the United States during times of both conflict and prosperity. On the reverse, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar features a design inspired by the Apollo 11 lunar mission, marking humanity's first steps on the moon in 1969. The eagle, clutching an olive branch, lands gracefully on the lunar surface, surrounded by stars and symbols of peace and exploration. This imagery was not just artistic, it was symbolic of American achievement, leadership, and vision. The combination of Eisenhower's leadership legacy and the celebration of space exploration makes this coin a unique bridge between history and human accomplishment. It's a coin that commemorates the past while looking toward the future. But what makes the 1972 Eisenhower dollar truly exciting to collectors goes beyond its design. Despite millions of coins being minted, certain examples are rare, unusual, or contain minting errors that make them highly desirable. The thrill of finding a coin with a doubled die, an off-center strike, or other anomalies is a major reason collectors hunt through rolls and collections. Even coins that appear ordinary may hide subtle variations that dramatically affect their value, making the search both exciting and rewarding. One of the most coveted features among collectors is the doubled die. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin has been impressed more than once in slightly different positions, creating a visible doubling in certain elements of the design. On the 1972 Eisenhower dollar, collectors focus on the lettering of Liberty, the date, and In God We Trust. Strong double dies are rare and can transform a common coin into a highly valuable collectible, often fetching thousands of dollars at auction depending on the severity of the doubling and the overall condition of the coin. For a collector, discovering a bold double die is like uncovering a hidden treasure. Off-center strikes are another exciting error type. If the blank planchet is not properly centered in the press, the resulting coin is misaligned, producing a strikingly off-center design. Minor off-center strikes are interesting, but coins with significant misalignment, especially those over 20%, are highly prized. Imagine a coin where Eisenhower's portrait appears partially cut off, or the lunar eagle design seems to be dramatically shifted toward the edge. These coins are visually unique and instantly attract collector attention. Struck-through errors are also notable among 1972 Eisenhower dollars. These occur when a foreign object, such as lint, grease, or a small piece of metal, interferes with the striking process. The result is a unique mark, indentation, or missing detail, which makes each coin one of a kind. On the 1972 Eisenhower dollar, struck-through errors may appear on Eisenhower's profile, the lettering, or the eagle on the reverse. Collectors value these errors for their rarity and the fascinating story behind each unique coin. Die cracks and die chips are additional features that increase the coin's collectability. Over time, the steel dies used to strike coins can develop fractures or small chips. When these damaged dies strike a planchet, raised lines or small bumps of extra metal appear on the coin's surface. On the 1972 Eisenhower dollar, die cracks may run across Eisenhower's face, the edge of the coin, or the eagle's wings. Dramatic die cracks are rare, visually interesting, and highly collectible, particularly when combined with a coin in high-grade condition. Condition is a key factor in determining the value of this coin. While millions of 1972 Eisenhower dollars were minted for circulation, many were heavily handled, resulting in scratches, nicks, and wear. Coins that survived in pristine condition, graded MS-65, MS-66, or higher, are highly prized. High-grade coins display full luster, sharp detail, and flawless surfaces, making them centerpiece items in any collection. Coins preserved in original mint packaging or silver-clad collector sets are even more valuable, as they are rarer and more desirable among collectors and investors. Silver-clad coins are particularly noteworthy. While most Eisenhower dollars were produced in copper-nickel clad for circulation, a limited number of silver-clad coins were struck for collectors. These coins contain 40% silver and are prized for both their intrinsic metal value and their collectability. High-grade silver Eisenhower dollars from 1972 can command significant premiums and are a top target for collectors looking to combine historical value with investment potential. Proof versions of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar, struck at the San Francisco Mint, are also highly desirable. Proof coins feature mirror-like fields with frosted design elements, creating stunning visual contrast. Proofs, especially in PR67, PR68, or PR70 grades, are sought after because they represent the pinnacle of minting quality. Collectors prize these coins for their beauty, perfection, and rarity, and they often form the highlight of any high-end collection. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar is more than just a coin, it is a tangible connection to American history. It commemorates Dwight D. Eisenhower, a president and military hero, and celebrates one of humanity's greatest achievements, the Apollo 11 moon landing. Each coin carries the story of leadership, innovation, and national pride, making it highly appealing to collectors who value both history and artistry. Collectors also love the thrill of the hunt. Searching for rare errors, high-grade examples, silver-clad coins, or proof versions is both challenging and rewarding. Even a coin that appears ordinary at first may hide subtle details that dramatically increase its value. This thrill of discovery, combined with the coin's historical significance and beautiful design, makes the 1972 Eisenhower dollar a timeless treasure for collectors of all levels. Before we reveal the real market and auction value of this coin, remember this: if you have coins in your collection, whether Eisenhower dollars, Kennedy half dollars, state quarters, or any other rare finds, comment below with the details. Our channel helps viewers identify errors, rare varieties, and assess the value of their coins. And while you're here, make sure to subscribe, comment, and like this video so we can continue bringing you more exciting and educational coin content. Now, the value you've been waiting for: a rare, high-grade, or dramatic error example of the 1972 Eisenhower $1 has been known to sell in major auctions for as much as $18,000 depending on rarity, mint mark, condition, and type of error. And before you leave, remember to comment about your own coins so our channel can help you identify them. Subscribe to the channel and comment, and don't forget to like this video to support more amazing coin stories and discoveries. Top 3. We are going to explore a fascinating chapter in American coinage, the 1974 Eisenhower $1. This coin is more than just a piece of currency. It is a tribute to a legendary American figure, Dwight D. Eisenhower, a military hero and the 34th President of the United States. Even 50 years after it was minted, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar continues to capture the hearts of collectors, historians, and coin enthusiasts alike. From its symbolic design to its rare varieties and potential minting errors, this coin has a story that every collector will find intriguing and rewarding. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned numismatist, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar is a coin that demands attention, careful study, and perhaps even a little luck to uncover its hidden treasures. Let's begin with the obverse design, which is the foundation of the coin's appeal. The portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, created by the talented engraver Frank Gasparo, portrays a leader of great dignity and authority. Every detail, from the contours of his face to the finely rendered hair and collar, speaks to precision, artistry, and reverence for an American hero. The portrait captures Eisenhower not just as a president but as a figure who shaped the nation during pivotal times. For collectors, this attention to detail makes the obverse a visual pleasure and an important element of the coin's historical significance. The reverse design is equally impressive and meaningful. It features an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, adapted from the Apollo 11 mission insignia. The imagery symbolizes peace, achievement, and the pioneering spirit of the United States. Around the eagle are stars and other design elements that emphasize the connection between American leadership and human exploration. This reverse design links Eisenhower's legacy to a momentous milestone in history, the first lunar landing in 1969. Every line and curve is meticulously engraved, making the reverse not just a design but a narrative of achievement, progress, and national pride. But what makes the 1974 Eisenhower dollar particularly exciting for collectors are the rare errors, high-grade examples, and limited varieties that exist. Despite the millions of coins minted, only a fraction show characteristics that make them unique and highly valuable. This is why collectors spend hours examining rolls, inspecting coins under magnification, and comparing details. Even coins that seem ordinary may hide subtle differences that significantly affect their market value, making the search for rare examples both thrilling and rewarding. One of the most sought-after features is the doubled die. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is improperly engraved, causing certain elements to appear doubled. On the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, collectors look for doubling in the inscriptions, particularly "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date. Bold doubled dies are rare and can transform a standard coin into a highly desirable collectible, often selling for substantial amounts depending on severity and condition. The thrill of discovering such a coin is like uncovering a hidden treasure that has been waiting for decades. Off-center strikes are another type of error that excites collectors. If the blank planchet is misaligned during striking, the resulting coin will appear off-center, with part of the design missing or shifted. Minor off-center strikes are interesting, but coins with dramatic misalignment, particularly over 20%, are rare and highly collectible. Imagine holding a coin where Eisenhower's face is partially missing or the lunar eagle appears to be flying off the edge. These coins are visually striking and immediately attract collector attention due to their uniqueness. Struck-through errors are also significant among 1974 Eisenhower dollars. These occur when foreign material, such as lint, grease, or metal fragments, gets trapped between the die and the planchet during striking. The result is a coin with unusual marks, indentations, or missing details. On the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, struck-through errors may appear on Eisenhower's profile, the eagle's wings, or even the lettering. Each struck-through error is one of a kind, giving collectors a sense of owning a coin that carries a unique story of minting unpredictability. Die cracks and die chips are additional features that collectors often seek. Over time, the steel dies used in minting develop fractures or chips. When these dies strike a planchet, raised lines or small blobs of extra metal appear on the coin's surface. On the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, die cracks may be visible across Eisenhower's face, the edge of the coin, or the eagle on the reverse. Coins with dramatic die cracks are rare, visually intriguing, and often highly valued by collectors, especially when combined with a coin in pristine condition. Condition is crucial when assessing the 1974 Eisenhower dollar's value. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, many were heavily handled, resulting in scratches, nicks, and loss of luster. Coins that survived in uncirculated condition, graded MS-65, MS-66, or higher, are highly prized for their sharp details, full luster, and flawless surfaces. High-grade examples often become the centerpiece of a collector's album and command premium prices. Coins preserved in original mint packaging or silver-clad versions are even more valuable due to their rarity. Silver-clad 1974 Eisenhower dollars are particularly sought after. While most coins were struck in copper-nickel clad for circulation, a limited number were produced in 40% silver for collectors. These coins combine intrinsic metal value with collectability, making them highly desirable for both investors and numismatists. A high-grade silver Eisenhower dollar from 1974 can command significant premiums, and collectors often compete to obtain these beautiful examples in perfect condition. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint are another area of high interest. These coins have mirror-like fields with frosted design elements that create exceptional contrast. PR67, PR68, and PR70 proof coins are extremely desirable, showcasing the pinnacle of minting quality. Collectors prize these coins for their beauty, perfection, and rarity, and they often form the highlight of any high-end Eisenhower dollar collection. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar is more than a coin. It is a tangible connection to American history and achievement. It honors Dwight D. Eisenhower, a president and military hero, and commemorates one of humanity's most remarkable accomplishments, the first moon landing. Each coin carries the story of leadership, innovation, and national pride, making it a compelling addition to any collection. For collectors, owning this coin is about more than value. It is about preserving history and connecting with a momentous period in the United States. Collectors love the thrill of searching for rare errors, high-grade coins, and unique varieties. Examining rolls, albums, or individual coins for doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, struck-through errors, or silver-clad versions is both challenging and exciting. Even seemingly ordinary coins may reveal subtle features that dramatically increase their value. The hunt for these special coins keeps collectors engaged, making the 1974 Eisenhower dollar a timeless favorite for collectors of all levels. Before revealing the real market and auction value, remember this: if you have coins in your collection, whether Eisenhower dollars, Kennedy half dollars, state quarters, or other rare finds, comment below and share them with us. Our channel helps viewers identify rare coins, detect errors, and understand market values. And while you're here, subscribe, comment, and like this video so we can continue sharing exciting, educational, and collectible coin content. Now, the value you've been waiting for: a rare, high-grade, or error example of the 1974 Eisenhower $1 has been known to sell in major auctions for as much as $15,000 depending on rarity, mint mark, condition, and type of error. And before you leave, remember to comment about your own coins so our channel can help you identify them. Subscribe to the channel and comment, and don't forget to like this video to support more amazing coin stories and discoveries.